Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5, the Vox Populi mod as Korea. Now we are about to pick up plastics here, which are going to give us a huge boost to science, because it gives, not only does it give +4 science, it reduces the science need by 50% and a scientist slot, but it also gives +4 science from aluminum, uranium and academies worked by the city, and it also gives you +4 science from medical labs, hospital, factories, and great scientists are produced 33% more quickly. I'm probably going to be building that in Seoul pretty much next turn to try and get that out of the way. I might even purchase it to try and speed it up. You've denounced the Celts. Okay, that's fair. I'm not interested in open borders with you. Thank you very much. Okay, we just unlocked plastics and we got a great rider and we expanded our infrastructure. The world has entered the modern era because of technological advancements or completed resolutions. So that means if the world ideology resolution is active, 5 delegations to the host civilization, 3 delegations to other civs, and +1 delegate per city-state ally. So I'm going to go into Seoul here. I do actually want to get the Empire State Building. But not right now. Instead, I'm going to go for the East India Company. Oh man, I don't even have a seaport here. Okay, I can't go for the Empire State Building. I need to get some of these things first. I'm going to purchase the seaport and the public school. And try and speed these up. 4th Council of Seoul is now in session. Your delegation awaits your command. Yeah, I need to choose myself for host. Commit all those delegates. Carthage has denounced. Monaco has made peace. Someone entered the era. Carthage now has more influence over Brussels than me, making them their new ally. I should be able to get that back. A great rider was born. See if I can pick him up. I will upgrade this pikeman to a tercio. And I'll grab a fusilier. Need to just kind of update my military a little bit. I'm going to bulb this guy for the culture, which should allow me to unlock an ideology. Birth of a citizen, culture, technology, all that good stuff. Okay, let us go ahead and choose research here. Penicillin. Fallout resistance, medical lab, gold need modifier, that would be really good. Mercenaries, flag attack bonus increased, receives bonus when attack over rivers. So this is the atomic era. What's going to help my empire? The radio would be good. I also want to pick up corporations because this will enable to me found corporations, and I don't know how corporations work. Nobody has any corporations, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to establish a few. You can come back here and go rest in Daegu, and I'll go into my next turn. A lot of stuff going on here, so this should be the end of the World's Fair. Project is 100% completed, so that should be next turn. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can take my stuff off that then, and I'll instead... Oh, Cristo Redentor. Redentor. I don't need that. So instead... Just grab that garden real quick. It's a one-turn thing. I'm very biased towards things that take one turn in my gameplay. Oh, I meant to cancel these. Oh well. So we just got the Crystal Palace. We got a Golden Age, +2 production and science. +2 production and science in all factories in all owned cities. So yeah, nobody even came close. And I think we also got a free... I think we get these other things. So, I think... Let's see here. I think freedom is the one I want to go for. Order is good. But freedom, I think, would give me the things that I need. So I'm going to go for freedom here. I'm going to adopt freedom. Now I have extra tenets. So let's see here. The rate at which great people are born is increased by 33%. That could be really, really good. +2 tourism from great works, museums, broadcast towers, opera houses, amphitheaters, game +2. Yeah, that could be really good. Volunteer army, not really needing that. Rigging elections. Farms, plantations, camps, and all unique improvements produce +2 food. That could be really good also. I'm going to go for the universal healthcare here. That seems like really powerful. That's going to give me a lot of growth throughout my empire without having to build the hospital myself. So free hospitals, that's +5 food, and 5% of the city's food is converted into science every turn. That's a pretty damn good building. We also have the ability to adopt new policies. Now I could go back through here, but I think it's definitely worth it to continue with the ideology. And I think the big one here is the avant-garde, which is going to give me the extra great people. And since my empire is pretty much based around generating great people, I think that's the right move to take. Let's see here. Cultural elite, they want something to dazzle them. Pakal provides gold to every turn to us. Special session of the 4th Council. I think that's my gold from trading technologies away. Okay, so I am the host again. I built a world wonder. I don't know. Oh, that was the yes, right. The World's Fair. 50% of the world's crab. Golden Age points. Great. So Pyongyang. Statue of Liberty. Plus, yeah, that's something I definitely want to build. So where's that engineer? Okay, so let me add to queue. Statue of Liberty. Put that up to the top. It's going to take 8 turns. I'll purchase the Statue of Liberty. And that should bring it down to 4 turns. The Empire State Building would also be really nice if I could get it. I don't think I'll be able to get it. Grab me a customs house. Grab me a customs house. And grab me a workshop. Unit needs orders. Go sleep here. Tercio. Go ahead and be a Fusilier. 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 Musketman. Musketman. Just kind of upgrading my army right now. What better time to do it, I suppose. I want to be careful though, I don't want to spend too much of my money. But yeah, my army is modernized now. Go sleep. Nothing really I can do with those guys. You want crab for some cash, I will give you that. I need to get factories up. I have a lot of stuff I need to get up and running in my cities. Okay, I built the East India Company, that's really good. We have access to corporations now. So that's a lot of, should be a lot of golden age points that I just picked up there. And it was. And the second this golden age ends, we'll probably be starting another one. Carthage is attacking the Celts, secretly plotting against Napoleon, golden age points, golden age science, all that good stuff. Corporations and monopolies are now possible to click the construct a corporation one of your cities found out where you can only build one corporation, so make it count. Oh, so that would be in corporations and monopolies. So let's see here. Provides benefits geared towards gold generation, increases trade unit limit by 2, and doubles land trade unit maximum distance. Caravansaries provide +2 gold, as do markets. Right-click the corporation icon for more information. Very cool. Okay, so that's interesting. Production, that would be a nice one to get. I think I have a monopoly on crab. Yeah, I have a monopoly on ivory and crab. So, ivory, crab, and citrus are options here. Ivory and crab. Production increases trade limit by 2, increases sea unit maximum trade range. Harbors. Oh yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm looking for. So centaurs, extractors is definitely one. Let's have a look through here. Hexon provides impressive late game war. Increases trade unit limit by 1. 50% require oil, aluminum, or uranium. 3 production on all coal, nuclear, and solar plants. Interesting. Provides quartz culture. This will require one of those. I don't have those. Feraxite materials, 2k foods. 2k foods. Very clever. I like that. And jewelers. Oh, that would be good if I could get that. I don't think I'll be able to get that. So let me have a look in here. Yeah, I could do the Centauros Extractors headquarters, and that would give me extra trade routes. That's something I'm going to want to do. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet, but it's on the cards long term. Now, did we get our factory in here? I think we did. So let me have a look here. I don't think I need to see the buildings anymore. I think I can close that down. We'll just make this all a little easier to see. Are you going to be generating a great person in any reasonable amount of time? +2 culture is worth the 1 turn, I think. And the stable are also worth it to get the horses improved. Do you have any new tiles that need working, though? That's the thing. Well, growth is a bit of an issue here. I need to be careful on my growth. It's very easy to underfeed these cities. Okay, so you actually have a pretty decent surplus, so we could definitely work another one of these tiles. Yeah, I want to get the factory. Can I purchase that factory? I will. You know what I would really like, actually? I've been doing a lot of purchasing. It definitely makes sense to get the bank. I don't know why I haven't been getting that. The banks, pretty much everywhere, actually, it makes sense to get the bank, because I've been doing so much purchasing that the fact that I don't have it is kind of dumb of me. Trade route with Pakal. So let's go ahead and get open borders with Pakal again. A lot of maintenance on these turns, man. Oh, I can trade him for these things, too. Open borders. Open borders. Now, I could probably also give them one of these things, like fertilizer. What if I were to give you industrialization? I could extract a lot of cash out of you. I could get all your gold. Right? I get like... I get all your gold. I could probably get like 135, 132 for industrialization. Sure thing. He's behind, so I don't mind giving techs to people who are behind. I just need to be careful about giving Dido techs. I have a spy here. I should actually be able to tell what they're going to be voting for. So their top choices, they want to enact... So they don't want to repeal the wine, and they also want to enact historical landmarks and global war games. I think global war games is another one of those. I'm going to ignore that, basically. So go into alert mode. Alert mode. Unit needs orders. I'll upgrade you to a alert mode guy. You shall also be alert. Still maintaining our happiness above 20, and that's pretty much what my goal has been this entire game, is to try and manage my happiness. And I think if I can do that while also learning to do other things and fitting in some efficiency stuff and getting advice from you guys in the comments, I think I can start to advance up the difficulty curve here. Great artist has been born in the city of Pyongyang. Okay, I actually don't think it's actually worth it to bulb this for another golden age. I think we actually have so many golden ages that it doesn't matter anymore. So I actually am just going to create a great work because it's going to give me that, you know, that little scoochie culture. Napoleon made peace. Celts has adopted order. Monaco has thingied friends. Boredom is still a big problem in my empire. Mayan armies, you don't know where they're attacking. Plotting against Boudica. So everyone's trying to kill Boudica. Birth of a citizen. Birth of a great person. Expanding of a great person. Okay. Busan just finished agribusiness. So that's going to give them a huge boost to their growth. Coal plant. See, research lab. Hospitals, factories, and medical labs. I really want the bank. The bank is like a big thing for me right now because I've been doing all this purchasing, and not having banks has just been like, you know, hurting my empire. It'll also give me a lot of cash that I'll be able to spend on yet more purchasing. So so the bank is +2 gold, but it also gives the purchasing bonus, right? Could I get away with? Yeah, I don't want to lose 2 turns off of an upgrade there. I mean, if I were to work the bank and the custom house, yeah, that would put it down way too much. I would basically half the time it takes to grow here. So we're going to kind of take it easy there. +1 gold for every 2 citizens in the city from a stock exchange, and the cost of purchasing in the city is down by 10%. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab the factory, and then I will purchase the factor. Did I already do the purchasing? I probably already did the purchasing there. I'll get a factory, and I will purchase the factory also. And that's going to get me 129 science. You see that? That's nice. This is something I was missing out on because I didn't build my banks, which was really just honestly dumb of me. Oh, that would increase the need for... This would make poverty more common, but it would be worth a lot of production. I'm going to get the constabulary because that's going to reduce my defense need by quite a significant amount, and it's only going to take 1 turn. So Dido and Pakal have conspired against Cardiff / whatever this lady's called, Boudica. Cardiff. The entire empire of the Mayans and the Carthaginians have been conspiring against the single city of Cardiff. Okay, so we just got +1 production from specialists in every city. That's pretty huge, actually. I need to check on how are you doing over here. You're doing all right. You're doing okay. Absorbing up a bunch of happiness. That's what your job is. Okay, so did we ever actually... We did. We're 8 population away from getting the increase on all of the luxuries. That's pretty cool. We do also now have a new policy. We got universal healthcare. We can get a level 2 policy. Now, specialists consuming half the amount of food. I believe that would actually make it so that if I go up into here, the specialists would actually consume 0 food in my capital. That would be pretty crazy. So right now you're +67. Specialists, that's a really good one. 6 specialists generate happiness instead of creating. That's also really good. Golden Age is last. Cities produce +1 happiness, +5 the appropriate yield. Arsenal democracy. I think the specialist one, that's really good. That's going to increase my growth rate like hugely. So I'm going to grab that one. Yeah, look at this. My capital now can pretty much work all of these specialist slots, which is what I'm going to be doing. All of my cities should now be growing pretty damn fast, despite the fact that we're working these specialist slots. Yeah, my empire has just like if we were in like, you know, whatever gear, we just went up to the next gear, and now we're like hurtling along. At a crazy pace. We're 6 turns until we get our next social policy as well, which is crazy. First and foremost, we're going to seek closer relations with civilizations quickly unlocked. Okay. Okay, Kaesong. Let's have a bit of a look here. So this actually means that I could take some of these guys off of food, and the city will still grow pretty quick. I do want to grow pretty quick. I think 6 turns is reasonable. So I'll go ahead and I'll fill out this factory. That'll put us up nearly 200 production per turn. How is our thingy? Right, I'm going to grab the arsenal. Is it the arsenal I want? This will give me some culture and faith. Oh, right, I can actually purchase great engineers. Oh, that's a good point. I want to get the Empire State Building, so what I'll do here is I'm going to purchase a great engineer. How much did the price increase on those out of curiosity? So it's now 2,000. So I should be able to buy at least 3 to 4 great engineers throughout the rest of this game. I'm going to get to work on the Empire State Building. I'm also going to purchase into the Empire State Building. And then I got the science from purchasing that gave me radio. That's Broadcast Tower, Broadway, Foreign Bureau. Musicians produce more culture. That's all great stuff. And then next turn I'll be using the sorry, I was trying to update the queue here. I'll be using the great engineer to speed up this production. Okay, so we just finished radio. Carrier, National Intelligence Agency, Bletchley Park requires a rational free research lab in the city, provides 2 additional spies, levels up all your existing spies, and reduces enemy spy effectiveness. Spies are immune to failure. Advanced action. I'll be much more likely to steal science and disrupt world wonder construction via advanced actions. Let's go for computers. That seems like a pretty damn good technology for me to get. Busan. You finished your bank. Go ahead and pick up your workshop. Also pick up your workshop here. So this is all going to be... A lot of my cities should be growing very rapidly now due to the specialists eating less food. God, I think I love the Vox Populi mod. It's really just... This is what I love about Civ. This is the way I love to play Civ, is like building these really kind of... I love just getting lots of stuff, and I love building lots of buildings in my cities. There's just something really satisfying about it. I don't know why. I don't know why I do it, but I just really love doing it. Okay, Kiev is no longer our ally. This is something we need to deal with. I will go ahead and purchase in my capital a diplomat to deal with that. Fifth Council is now in session. I'm going to vote in favor of this. I don't care about this. I'll just vote for this. I don't care about these things. These don't affect me. I don't even care. So that'll be that. Influence over Kiev is decreased to the point where we're no longer an ally. Okay. They seek wisdom. Lots of bonus yields. Happy days, culture, science, and golden age points. We are getting tourism with Carthage due to the thingy. Let's make sure that we are not getting swamped by Carthage. Yeah, we're slowly pushing back their tourism a little slowly. Okay, we finished the workshop here. That's excellent. That's going to actually provide us with another tile to work here. And I will also work the merchant slot. Take 5 turns to grow. I wonder, does anyone have any horses that I could buy? Okay, you won't give me any horses. How about you? Is there any horses on the map that I could snag? Like, do any city-states have horses? Ormus does, and that's 2 copies of horses that they got from me. And Kiev also has horses, and Manila has horses. So I want to get Kiev, Manila, and Ormus under my wing. Oh my god, look at their influence. It's crazy. Coal plant. I'm going to grab the constabulary because that's going to reduce the unhappiness in the city. Let's have a look here. Okay, time to do some reconfiguring here. Forge. Also, seaport would be nice. I don't want to take 2 turns to grow here. Are there any tiles I could reassign? Like that. There we go. I would like the public school. Do you have a public school? You do. Could you get me an archaeologist? I'm going to get some archaeologists, actually. I want those great works. That extra culture could be definitely worth it. I'm going to bulb here for that. That's going to get me Empire State Building in 4 turns. And also I get some bonus yields from that. Very nice. I almost, you know what, I almost don't want to have to end this episode, but I am going to have to end it fairly soon. I'm going to make that trade route. I'm also going to purchase a new cargo ship. Oh, do I not have enough money? Oh, I do. Here we go. Cargo ship. Because we got the extra trade route. We'll go into our next turn. We're about to finish a factory in Daegu, which is nice. I'm not interested in a one-sided open borders. Yeah, you see, that's the problem. You only want it one way. You've denounced Carthage. Unimpressed with my tourism. So we just got military science that unlocked the Citadel production and embassy science yield. A great engineer has been born in Pyongyang. We also got Steve Jobs. We got Steve Jobs. It's like 1904. Damn, that dude was born a bit ahead of his time. So I'm thinking I will drop these guys on top of this. Like this. It's going to be +7 food. That makes that tile incredible. Excellent. That's a good use of that. Great merchant. 6th Council of Seoul. No happiness from glass or wine. Unit maintenance is higher. And great personal improvements. Provide more stuff. Awesome. But all non-permanent city-state allies. Endowment of the arts. Global liberation. Okay, so these guys would be annoyed if I forced everyone to release their vassals. International Games. Olympic Village. Oh man. National Heritage Sites. Open door. Passport system. Increases the tourism modifier. Oh god, I don't want that. Sanction, scholars and residents, sphere of influence, travel ban. Oh, hell yeah. World religion. I'm going to go for the international games. Tourism increased, free great person, and it would also give the plus 25 culture from added to tourism pool with the culture. Actually, I don't care about the international games. That's not something I care about. I'm going to go ahead and say natural heritage sites. That seems like a pretty neutral thing. Provided ivory to Alexander, so let me go over and talk to Alexander. Ivory for cash, thank you very much. Choose production here in Busan. Have we hit that point? We need just a few more people. They've got 40 people in their capital. That's bonkers. Military Academy. Let's see. So, boredom is still a big problem. God, boredom. Boredom, boredom, boredom. I need to deal with that boredom. The Opera House could be good to deal with that. Are you producing a significant number of Great People points? You are producing a significant number of Great People points. It could be worth it to get the garden here. And I will grab the garden. Plus it gives me that little bit of culture that'll make me get ideology thingies sooner. We just finished a factory. Go ahead and get to work on the agri-business. Can I safely work the factory tiles? I can. Excellent. So the production here is crazy now. Continue to grow agri-business. Choose production over here. You just finished your archaeologist. Oh my god, that's so nice. It actually highlight. This was one of my biggest complaints about Civ, is that it didn't highlight tiles but that you could go do archaeologist stuff on. Keep making me archaeologists. I want this stuff. Let's see here. Okay, I have a diplomat. This diplomat is going to want to go to... Kiev is under my wing. God, what's their thing now? 907. God, I'm never going to get those two. So I might have to... I do want to get Manila, though. Let's see here. France has publicly denounced Carthage, stating that they are unforgivable. Cahokia was impressed with a different civilization. They're still my ally. Historical landmarks was passed. Global wargames was passed. And banned luxury was passed. Increasingly vulnerable to foreign spies. Wine. Great person was born in my civilization. I created a great merchant. I also got another one of these. Do I have any wonders I want to build? Just the Centaurus extraction thingy. And where I build that doesn't really matter. In fact, I may as well go ahead and build it here. I don't have the cash to purchase it though. So I'll have to just make do with doing this. And then blap, that'll be 5 turns. Empire-wide bonus yields. And even though I should technically end the episode here, I'm having so much fun, I'm going to do one more turn. Just one more turn, man. It is so hard to stop once you popped. This is a new trader. I'm going to send this to Feed Soul. Because I want my city to grow faster, so we'll go into our next turn. And we'll do one more turn, and then we'll... hashtag one more turn. We'll do one more turn, and then we'll kind of wrap things up. So there's an upcoming session. Okay, yep. Increasingly vulnerable. We got a trade route. Recruit from agent. Birth of a citizen. Okay, we finished the garden in here. That's going to speed up the rate at which this place generates great people. Whether or not it's going to ever generate a great person of much use is, you know, that's up in the air. The Crystal Redentor. I'm not really interested in building that. The hotel could be good. The extra culture would be nice for my trade routes. The Opera House would be really nice as well for the culture. Culture is a big problem in my cities. Yep, we're going to create an archaeological dig. Okay, so he's going to do that. Then I'm going to establish a trade route here with Hippo Regius. Cargo ship. I just want to be doing the previous route, although Carthage will actually provide more yield now. And then we'll go into the next turn. I did say one more turn, and it's turning into another turn. All right. Well, not interested in that trade. Thank you very much. That was iron and gold. I'm not interested in that sort of trade. The most dazzling cities. Okay, we actually are second in tourism output. Dido Open Borders has decayed. I will go ahead and refresh that Open Borders agreement. And is there any other things we want to trade? No, how's that? Okay, they will give me some cash for that. That's reasonable. Accumulate a new culture. Ooh, so we can go ahead and add another tenant. I think creative expression could be good here. +2 tourism from great works, museums, broadcast towers, opera houses, amphitheaters. Oh no, sorry. Museums, broadcast towers, opera houses gain +2 golden age points and +2 culture. I think urbanization is also really good here to further just accelerate the growth of my empire. So I'm going to pick that up because I want to go nuts in terms of my growth. If you look here, oh my god, look at these tiles. Look at these tiles, man. I'm going to unlock these. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to unlock the tiles in my city. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save that for the next episode. But what I will do here is I'm going to pick some production. I'm going to say you should get me an archaeologist. Make an event choice. Ooh. A band of local fishermen have appealed to the city for funding for a seasonal fishing expedition. Let's focus on something simple. Harbour. A large investment will pay dividends. I'm not interested in this. Thank you very much. I've already built the harbour. My army is sailing towards the Celtic Empire. No civilization is impressed. And yeah, so what I need to do is I need to actually go through and I need to rework all these tiles. Now that I have these really big food things, that's going to make me grow really exceptionally fast, which is going to make it really challenging to keep on top of my happiness. The extra happiness I'm going to get when my luxuries take over is going to help with that, but I also need to keep track of the demographics here. We are second in population. We're almost overtaking Carthage, and we should overtake Carthage in the near future. We have far and away the most food. We also have the most production and gold, so we're pretty much ahead in all three of the metrics. We are not the furthest ahead in science. I think Carthage is pulling away with that, and we need to start doing something about that. We still have the weakest soldiers, but now we have the biggest empire. So I think we're starting to take over the game here. I have to do something about Carthage's science. But yeah, that's going to call the end of this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.